Hello, class. Today, I'll be presenting to you three constructive points based on the ARE model, and I want you to listen carefully to the reasoning and evidence in each of these 3 points, and then prepare refutation based on the methods that we learned in class. Are you ready? Today, I'll be presenting to you 3 points on why video games should be banned. The first reason is that they are bad for your health. The second reason, they can promote violence. And the third reason, they are addictive. So the first reason that video games should be banned is their negative impacts on the health of gamers. Playing video games is associated with eye strain and injuries to the hands and arms. A common example is carpal tunnel syndrome, which is an inflammation in a nerve in the wrists that some gamers develop due to the many repeated motions involved with clicking a mouse or using a game controller. In addition, video games are unhealthy because they increase obesity. One link is that while you're sitting in front of a computer or a console, you're not getting exercise, which can lead to weight gain. Another link is that you tend to eat more junk food while playing video games, even if you're not hungry. According to a study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, video game sessions are associated with an increased food intake, regardless of appetite sensations. This contributes to childhood obesity as well, as children aren't aware that they're eating more than they should. So video games should be banned because of their negative impacts on health. The second reason video games should be banned is they can promote violence. There are many video games that involve some sort of violence, and a few games in particular where the main objective of the game is to hurt or kill people. Young kids who are exposed to these media will become desensitized to the violence. They'll become used to the idea of seeing people hurting or dying. They may think that aggression or violent behaviors are justifiable, or that violence is a resolution to problems. People in real life are really hurt by violence. Many people around the world live in regions of conflict and have to suffer the effects of war in their daily lives. Is it really right to turn this into entertainment? Video games should be banned because they allow people to get used to violence and to think that it is okay. Finally, the third reason video games should be banned is that they have addictive properties. According to the American Journal of Psychiatry, between 0.3 and 1% of Americans might have an internet gaming disorder. As with other addictions, suffering from internet gaming disorder might cause you to experience symptoms such as a preoccupation with gaming, loss in interest in other activities, failure to control your habits, or withdrawal symptoms. Addictions can be very easy to fall into, but very hard to climb out of. There's no cure for addiction. Rather, treatment is usually a lengthy process which can involve therapy and unlearning habits. Banning video games will help prevent vulnerable groups in society, such as children, from falling into an addiction. In conclusion, video games should be banned because 1. They are bad for your health, 2. They can promote violence, And 3, they are addictive. Although video games can be fun, they are not worth the risk of harming our future generations. So what do you think? Whether you agree or disagree with the points that I've presented, do try to use the methods that we learned in class to provide a refutation to each of these points. You can feel free to watch this as many times as you need to capture all of the reasoning or evidence flaws that might be present in the arguments. Good luck!